Since you mentioned North, would you ever want to collab with her one day?
Oh, of course. I think she's great. I mean, I already did when she was 5. She's just cool. You know what I mean? She's just figuring it out. She's just being herself, and I just love it.
Do you feel like protective in a sense? Because it's like you've known her since she was like so small, and now she's becoming this young woman.
You know when I get protective of them, and the same thing with little Everly LeBrant, who I've also actually been closer to as she grows up, is like when North did The Lion King, Everly had a little song like Taylor Swift come out, and like when people go after the 10-year-old, I'm just like, y'all grow up, like take it down a notch. I was at my studio one day, and it was my, at the time, choreographer's assistant was really shading North West for her performance in The Lion King. And I literally stopped him and I said, listen, not in my studio. I said, because I've been the 10-year-old that everybody says something bad about. And I said, I'm gonna tell you right now why this is messed up. I get what you're saying, I get your point. I don't care about your point because yes, there's other kids who work their whole entire life to go on Broadway and they do this and they do that. I said, but she is North West. And what are you talking about right now from The Lion King? You were talking about North West. I said, tell me about anyone else's performance, and he couldn't. And I was like, exactly my point. I said, so whether you think it was a great performance or a not great performance, I said, it was great because you're talking about it. She's 10 years old, relax.